Hey guys, good morning. This is like a weird view. I'm in my mom's car because, so short story long, yesterday I went with some of my girlfriends and we went to go meet our other friend's baby for the first time, and we all carpooled. I dropped one friend off and then I was going to drop the other friend off, and I got pulled over by the police, and because my license plate was canceled. So my tags were due a couple days ago, and my husband was like, hey, look, they have a license plate with like a really cute cactus. Do you want that license plate? And I was like, yeah, like I'm obsessed with cactus or cacti. So he did. Well, I guess they give you like a whole new license number and like everything. And so my current license plate is coming up as canceled. So the police pulled me over and I explained everything. And I said, well, what happens now? He let me, like, he didn't give me a ticket or anything because I wasn't doing anything wrong. And my husband has paid for it and like everything, we ordered it. But I'm like, well, what do I do now? Like, I have to drive over an hour away tomorrow for professional development. Like, is there like something you put in the system so they know not to pull me over or whatever? And he's like, no. He's like, they would have to pull you over. He's like, I wrote your new license plate number on your insurance. He's like, so just show them that when you get pulled over. I'm like, what? So I am a rule follower. Like, I don't want to get pulled over. Yesterday I like almost peed my pants and I didn't even do anything wrong, and I knew I didn't do anything wrong. And he was so nice and everything too, but like still I don't want that feeling. I don't like that feeling. So I'm in my mom's car today, and so I don't know, we'll see. But anyhow, that was a long story of why the view is weird. I cannot like find a good place in her car to set my camera. I'm parked. It took me an hour and a half to get to where I needed to go, which is technically like probably like 45 minutes away with no traffic, but there's like tons of wrecks on the freeway, and then I had to get off and go side streets, but my navigation told me to go like particular side streets that were like under construction. It's like, what? I call my navigation on my phone Barbara. It's like, Barbara, what are you doing? Why are you taking me this way? So but I ended up getting here with time, and I was like, I don't know if you're like me, but if I go somewhere new I get like nervous about like the parking and stuff. I'm crazy. And so it said like $10 parking or whatever, so I was like super nervous, but they have all this parking here. So I'm gonna put my $10 away that I got out. Where did I put? So I'm gonna do that. But anyways, so this is my first ever professional development for teaching. I have never done, obviously, I was just gonna say I've never done professional development for teaching. I've done a lot of professional development in my professional life, but none like this. So I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect. It's about basically like our language system that we use, or language curriculum or whatever. And so I'm gonna turn my sound off because I don't want to be like that person in the thing. So I'm excited. I am familiar with it at like the kindergarten level from last year, being an aide and subbing and stuff like that, but I'm not familiar with it for like first grade or like the actual like curriculum part of it. So people are starting to get here, and I'm already getting really weird looks. So I'm gonna get ready to go in and get go through registration and stuff like that. And then I will catch up with you guys later. Yeah, hopefully they have water, because all I drank was coffee. I still haven't learned, you guys. I should have brought a water with me, but so I will follow up with you guys at like break or whatever. So we shall see. All right, guys. So I'm in my car. I'm at lunch. So far, I've learned quite a bit. It's good because I'm already familiar with this curriculum, but I'm just learning different ways to do it. But I'm on lunch. I should have got like ibuprofen, but I have a headache. So I went I probably shouldn't have got iced tea, but I've been drinking a lot of water, but I still have a headache. I don't know if it's like the lights in the room or what, but went to Smash Burger. I used to go there all the time down here when I worked down here many moons ago, and I haven't been in a long time. So I got my little Smash Burger. I'm gonna take it back inside the room and eat it there just because I have a nice table and I'd rather not sit in the parking lot. But yeah, so it's going pretty well. We had to do some activities and work in like a team, which I was happy. Like, I don't like doing that kind of stuff just because it puts me outside my comfort zone with like strangers. I'm the only person in here from my school, from my grade, and all of that. I think from what I've gathered, I think I'm the only person from like my side of the valley. So, but yeah. So I had to work with like strangers, obviously, but I already knew what to do, although in kindergarten we do it a little different. So, but I was comfortable with it, so it was nice. It wasn't that bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in and I will follow up with you guys later. Yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. And if you're in professional development this summer, let me know what you've done. I have this and I have one more thing before I report back. So, and then I have professional development once I report back, but yeah. Hey guys, okay, so it is the next day. I did not finish the vlog yesterday, sorry. My plan was to either talk to you guys like on my next break or like have a quick chat when I got out of the training and then like got in my car. But it didn't work out that way. I ended up like feeling really bad, really nauseous. I already didn't feel good at lunch, but I told you guys that, like I had a headache. And then when like the training was, like the second half of the training, like the room was really warm, like I did not feel good no matter like how much water I drank or whatever. Like I just didn't feel good for some reason. And it just like got worse. And then when I got in the car and did like my navigation or whatever to come home, I realized it was going to take like super long to come home. So I just want to get on the road and just get home as fast as I could. One, to my kids and my husband, but also because like I did not feel good. So sorry about that. But just to kind of recap on everything, like I really liked the training. It taught me how to do like the lessons and stuff like properly and why they do it that way, because I'm pretty sure I already told you this, but I'm familiar with it in kinder because I was an aide and I subbed and all that stuff. But then also like I wanted to see like what was different, and it was a little different, like the way they deliver it, and I'm like drawing a blank. The way they deliver the information and include the kids, and the way they repeat and they like do things in a certain format. It made me understand why they do it that way, and then also like why, because they also have like things that you need on your wall, and I need that. I'm a rule follower. I want to know what I have to have on my walls. I want to know how I have to have it. They have like individual letter cards that we had in kinder too, but like I never asked certain things because last year I learned a lot, like to go with the flow, to jump in when I needed to help, to make sure the kids were understanding. And so I didn't, like once in a while I would ask, but I didn't think there was any rhyme or reason to like how we have the cards or whatever. But I learned that, and they're in a certain order for a reason and all of this stuff. So I learned all of that. But this is who put on the training. I thought I would show you guys. Was Wilson. And then the curriculum we use is called Foundations. And that's what this is. So we had like a course workbook, which we wrote in and stuff like that. We had a checklist to make sure we went over everything. And then this talks about like the different vowels and stuff like that. I really liked it because the trainer was a teacher for like 20 something years, and then once she retired, she started traveling around and facilitating these workshops with the Wilson Company. But it's really neat, and it was I don't know, I just learned more about it. So I had a really good time. I love professional development typically. I love learning, and I love learning like why and how to do things, and so yeah, but it was really neat. It was a little different, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was like, there were not very many people there by themselves. It was a lot of people there with like their whole grade level team, because their school was new to this, or they were adopting this, or maybe they like had adopted it last year but didn't receive proper training or whatever. So it was really interesting because I was by myself, because I am going to a first grade team that is extremely established, and I'm just joining the team, so that's why I went to this professional development. So it was really neat to have them, like, just to kind of see the whole grade level teams. And it was cute listening to the people behind me, like, oh, what are you doing with your room this year, what's your theme? And they were just kind of talking amongst themselves, and the projects they've been working on during the summer and stuff. So it was neat to be in a room full of teachers that I didn't know, and I could just kind of eavesdrop because I was just sitting there waiting for it to start. But that's it. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for following me along on my first professional development. I wish I would have been courageous enough to like film part of it. I'm sure the trainer, the facilitator, like wouldn't have had a problem, but I just felt like a fish out of water a little bit, so I didn't want to do that. But maybe, I don't know. I can't do it at my next one because it's really small. I have professional development coming up next month, when like the week before we report back on our Wonders curriculum, I believe. I think it's our Wonders curriculum, and it's just for all the new teachers at my school. So it'll be nice to meet all the new teachers. I met one briefly, but yeah, so thanks for following me along on my journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join my tribe, and follow me along on this so we can help each other out. Yeah, if you've done professional development this summer, let me know. Let me know what it is. I'm interested to see like what everyone else is doing for professional development. I didn't know about this. I don't even know how to look for professional development for teachers. I guess I could like Google or whatever for my state, but the administrator asked if I wanted to do it, and I was like, yes, I need all the professional development I can get because I want to be as prepared as possible. So, but I've tried to end this like 4 times. I just keep rambling, so I'm sorry, but thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.